Yeah, I'm back. This is Artist Service Announcement Part 4. One thing I did leave out, all this information also pertains to producers as well. Because I know a lot of artists that rap, sing, even comedians who go over beats and they rap, they sing, or they do comedy. It always works hand in hand because mechanical licensing covers everything if you have your publishing. And also working with BDS, because BDS also collects your spins, you know, at all the radio stations. But people don't even know about BDS, and that's another conversation, you know. That's why I always say every artist, I don't care if you're a rapper, actor, poet, producer, you know, battle rapper, whatever. Cover yourself. This is 2018. You got to get better. Because there's pay-per-view out there. There's on-demand. There's YouTube. There's Netflix. There's Hulu. You know, there's so many different TV networks. I remember back in 96, 97, there was only like 35 to 4,000 television networks. Giving you an example how mechanical licensing works. Let me repeat that. Let me give you an example how mechanical licensing works. One of my good friends, Sully Sell, he was in the movie. His song was in the movie Heat for Your Ass, Dangerous Grounds, for 13 seconds. I'm not going to reveal how much money this man was making off that publishing, but I just imagine it was only 3,000 to 4,000 networks, meaning they're going to keep selling that movie over and over to different networks. You might hear it in a different language, in Spanish or Russian, but it's the same music, same actors. It's not changing. That's mechanical licensing. That's what it covers. That's why we need to do the same thing for poetry, you know. Spike Lee, real talk. I hope this goes out to Spike Lee, you know. We need to do the kings and queens of poetry. You need to come holler at me. I know who all the greats is across the United States. We need to make history, you know. Being one of them OGs who love to get on that stage and perform for the people, it's a whole new generation. To get demographics is big. And it's going from the education to the streets. Meaning they got Brave New Voices and Youth Speaks all in the schools, teaching these kids poetry, and they don't have no identity. Like, I feel like, you know, my goal in life is to make the main stage for poetry. Like battle rappers in New York, the main stage for poetry need to be in Frisco. That's just me. Why? Because it makes people travel. Because I will travel to New York to watch a battle rap, you know, when the opportunity comes. But when they come to the Bay, I'm always there. But for poetry, it has to be. Frisco's an art town. It's the West Coast Manhattan. You know, you can't get no better than that. But me, I only want to deal with artists who got their publishing and got their mechanical licensing, got their stuff together, because you can't do this by yourself. You know, why do you think you see a team get money? Because everybody has a position. In poetry, has to be a team. In battle rap, has to be a team. In music, it has to be a team. In comedy, there is a team. You know, in the beginning it's not, but it builds into a team. You got to surround yourself with intelligent people, you know, who could play their part and make sure everybody eats. Because that's my goal with poetry. It's not a poor man's hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's just the poor man who thinks it is, you know? There's so many ways to hustle with poetry and get your word out there, you know? And it's all beautiful. It's all that sense of being to where, you know, you can grow with it. And that's the goal, is to grow with poetry. You know, that's why we have to fight for it, push it, and make it see what it is. Like me, you know I need to do more as an artist and support my well-being people out there. Like, only poet I know is Tamika Harper, aka Georgia Me, that has her own day. I believe every poet across the world, how they have international poetry in Austin, Texas, that's how it should be on Tamika Harper Day. Every poet around the world should be paying homage, because I don't know any other poet that do that. But at the same time, that's where business should be even getting bigger, because if it gets bigger on her part, example, let's say we had Tamika Harper Day. We had all this footage and filming, and everybody knew it's going to be on a network. You got everybody in place, everybody licensing in place. Now everybody's promoting more. Now everybody's getting involved. Now everybody's getting paid. When are we going to do another one? Because everybody's excited, because that's a big day where it's a big payday for everybody, because everybody's putting their output in. Because in business, at the end of the day, yes, it's good to have fun. Everybody want to have fun and make money. But it's all about having fun and doing it together. You know? That's what it's all about. How can we have fun and do it together? That's the beauty of life, you know, when you really look at it. And that's just this poetry, for example. Battle rap is always fun. You know, you hear good battles, you know, you chilling, you know, you conversing. Oh, you heard that. Ooh. But at the end of the day, business has already been handled, because it's always a cash exchange. Let's take it to the next level. Take that to mechanical licensing, give their publishing, and give them 5 to 10 cents on the dollar. Every dollar that's cashed in, give them 10 cents on it. You know what I'm saying? If it's $20, you know what I'm saying? And you got to think about it. What, 10 cents off of $20 is $2? So give 25. You know, $25 a ticket in each artist that you have. And you do that with your main artist. Your main artist that's always going to be there, you know. You got to grind to get that. You know, that's even poetry. I'm not saying this to jump out, hey, I want my mechanical license. No, if you're in a business to where you are working with networks, you are working with people who are selling your craft to cover yourself, work with them, because they know you are going to be a cheerleader. You are going to promote that. You're going to want people to see that. Like, a couple of my friends hit me online. It was like, man, you always dropping these posts. You ain't even spitting no poetry yet, because that's going to come, because that's a whole different platform. This is an artist service announcement. We all need jewels dropped on them. You know, this is the Uncle Mike in me. You know, people know me as Uncle Mike in the music business. That's what I used to do. That's why I know so much about business. I feel like God, you know, Jah put me in the business of music to understand it. And poetry needed a way out. You know, I remember Spoken Reason said, you know, it's a poor man's hustle. You know, the poetry, ain't nobody got no label and just putting out poets. And, you know, poetry ain't out there like that, because poetry is on a whole different level. See, there can be a label. See, my goal is to have the right label, but you think about it. Poetry is good on the college circuit. That's one way. Opening up for rap battles or opening up for artists, because poetry goes good with anything. Anything. You can put poetry in a penitentiary. You can put poetry in church. You can put poetry at a rock show. You got a gospel show, at a rap show. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere. If it's the right artist, has to be the right artist. I fit all that genre, you know, but it ain't about me. Like I said, it's about all of us, you know. We got to make it more than what it's worth, you know, because this is why I had to put this artist service announcement out, so people will understand us as artists need to support each other. I don't care if it's $1. Think about it. If we all serviced each other $1 once a month, you know what I'm saying? And think about it, it's 100,000. Say we had 100,000 friends, and we each gave each other $1 each month. Like the first 50,000 give the other 50,000 $1 that month. You know, each person. Boom. Do it for a year. Watch how much money everybody folds, and follow the business. It's a business model. You know, I believe somebody gonna make an app, called Support Me, and all you can give is $1. And just think about if your million viewers gave you $1. You have $1 million to do what you have to do in life. That should be the support, because the support, money is support. Art is your craft. That's just a gift. It's your gift to the people. So my gift is to the people, to help people. I'm a jewel dropper, and I have to be. That's why I want to see people succeed. I don't care what we doing. Cover yourself. When you hear your music in movies, you hear yourself on YouTube or these TV networks, ABC, NBC, CBS, CW, UPN, wherever it is at, you have to really cover yourself. You want to get paid for your work. These actors get paid, but some of them don't. But create another lane to where they can do monologues, like these young kids, these young teenagers, these young adults, who ain't working but could be working doing monologues. We can be doing real shows. They write their own work. Or if you do somebody else's, make sure you're paying homage to them and they getting paid for their publishing and their mechanical licensing. But it all works hand in hand, Let's just do this together. It's 2018. It's a new year, a new way. This is acronyms. I am the illest poet on the planet. Promise you that. Thank you. 2018. This is an artist service announcement. And I love you all. And I hope you love me back. Because this is what we need to do. Keep pushing. I'm not going to stop. Because I'm one of them artists, got to keep it going. Because when you got elders on you, and I'm going to keep it honest, like I said in my last videos, I wanted to quit because I didn't feel like people believed or understood or would listen. And then the elders told me, and this is before Dick Gregory passed, because I remember Dick Gregory told me one day, I sat down, had a show at NAACP, and I said, I just want to help the world. He said, youngster, you're just young, you can't help the whole world, it's too late. These kids are not going to listen. All you can do is help your family and your friends around you and the community and watch it spread. That's how it helps. I didn't get it then. I was like, oh, I get it. That's what always sat on my heart. And then when I told my elders, I feel like quitting, the elders going to tell me, you ain't quitting. Because when Dick Gregory passes, you have to pick up the torch and keep running with it. Keep understanding who these people, let the people know they're just more than just a color. Let them know who they are, Rasta. Yeah, Rasta man. Gotta let my people know who you are, you're Moroccans. We was already here, but that's a whole different other story. We have a vibration that everybody wants to be like us, but hate us. We reinvent. Look how we reinvented basketball, football, poetry. Hip-hop is always the elevation, always different ways. It ain't just the technology that's evolving, it's the culture of people evolving. That's why us as people need to come together and understand we are more than what they say we are. We are the truth. We are business. We are knowledge. We are actors. We are comedians. We are rappers. We are poets. We are also battle rappers. We are producers. Let's work together. We are artists who fulfill the entertainment of the world. I love you all. 2018, let's get it. Let's work together.